Guys, we have so much to get into. We literally have so much to talk about. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button and subscribe to my channel and head over to my Instagram, Murad_Morali, and then let's get into this video. Now, it seems that I have not taken this kimono off yet because it's just absolute life. Like, I'm literally walking around my house, working from home, just in this whole situation, this get up. A lot of people have been asking where I've got this from. I bought this in Bali when I was there a month or two or so ago from the markets. So got it for a great price because obviously I know how to bargain, and this color is just absolutely amazing. Like, it's life. It's just life. Now, we have a lot to get into, from Maria now addressing Kaz and that whole situation that took place. We also have Katie Price, who apparently is bankrupt. Jama is now dating somebody, and Stormzy and this politician Michael Gove are seen to be going back and forth. What is going on? We just have so much to talk about. Let's get into this. The situation I want to get into is Miss Katie Price. She is now been declared bankrupt at the High Court. The former model, reality TV star, was not present at the London hearing. Last year, Price, 41, came to an arrangement with her creditors for a repayment plan known as an Individual Voluntary Arrangement, IVA. But the insolvency practitioner overseeing her IVA said she had failed to keep to the terms of the agreement. Now that she's made bankrupt, the official receiver will take control of her financial affairs and property. Price, who lives in West Sussex, found fame in the 1990s as a glam model under the name Jordan and was once said to be worth more than 40 million. How do you go from an estimated worth of 40 million to be declared bankrupt? Like, it's just money management. This is such a key phrase in this video, money management. How can you go from 40 flipping million to being broke as hell, to being bankrupt, and to have your financial assets obviously been taken from you, and control your financial kind of monetary value, anything that you do have left needs to be controlled. It's just very sad. It's a very sad state of affairs, literally, and it seems that it probably went downhill for her when she obviously split up from Peter Andre. From then on, I feel like it just went down, down, down. And it's just like, you know, you were a model, you had books out, you were on I'm a Celeb, Get Me Out of Head, you know, you had plenty of ways to monetize yourself. I believe she's now on YouTube as well, but I just feel like it's just very sad that you've now gone from 40 million to bankrupt. It's just a very unfortunate story indeed, especially because she is somebody who has gone through a lot, especially with her children. From going from 40 million as estimated worth to being bankrupt. See your life, because they come very quickly at you, man. It just comes very quickly. We also have Kaz and Maria. Now, if you guys don't know, I spoke about the situation, two islanders, where, you know, Maria was going off on Kaz on her stories, and I find it to be quite funny because here she was doing an interview at the ASOS Beauty Awards, which I spoke about this morning when I put a video out. She was stuttering and was like as if she was backtracking. Now,
to say to everybody about that situation and to kind of like kick it on the head and say, you know,
I mean, for me, there's nothing that I really have much to say. I didn't have much to say at the time either, because it was all a bit of like a shock and a weird situation. Necessary. Myself and Danielle were just a little bit like confused by the whole thing, really. So there's nothing really.
There's no truth to the matter.
Random, yeah.
I find this to be very confusing because Maria came with the full force energy. Maria came with full force energy when it came to the stories, what she was saying and everything, saying don't try to throw a drink at me, I'm this, I'm that, like, you know, she was atting her and everything. Like, he was just very confident, somebody who would not take anything. And there wouldn't be a reason for me not to believe that energy, because we didn't see enough of her on Love Island anyways. And now she's being interviewed about the whole situation and speaks about it, and she just stutters completely. She backtracks, she seems to be very confused, brings in her friend Danielle when it's really about her, not just her friend Danielle. And just, I don't know, maybe because she wasn't prepared for that question, but it just kind of shows that, you know, maybe you are all talk, maybe you are all talk, maybe you're somebody, because your energy is very displaced. I think that's another key word for this video, displaced from how you were beforehand on your stories and how you were when you were being interviewed. I find it to be quite weird and just funny as well. We also have Stormzy, and obviously Michael Gove's attempt to channel Stormzy completely backfires. The Conservative politician Michael Gove attempted to use some of Stormzy's lyrics in a spat with Labour's Angela Rayner. He tweeted, "I set trends, dem man copy," and all the nations collectively rolled their eyes. It wasn't an attempt at humour or wanting to attract the youth vote, who knows, but literally nobody was impressed. Straight away, people on social media lampooned the Tory, questioning if he had been taking drugs, I'm dead, an admission that derailed his bid to become Tory leader. the rapper himself endorsed Labour, saying Boris Johnson is a sinister man with a long record of lying and policies that have absolutely no regard for the people that our government should be committed to helping and empowering. In retaliation, Gove told Talk Radio that the star was a far, far better rapper than he is a political analyst. Sorry. Miss Rayner commented that Gove was crap at both. I'm dead. Prompting the bizarre tweet which referred to the rapper's song "Shut Up." Now, when Stormzy always spoke about registering to vote, he obviously amassed a massive amount of influence when it came to the people amount voting. I think it was well over 40 to 50 to even 100,000 that people think who, you know, voted just basically from his tweets, basically him saying so. But that in itself, of course, is going to trigger a lot of Conservatives, because not only is he endorsing Labour, but he has a massive asset for influential power when it comes to the youth. He is utilizing it in the way that he should, the way an influencer should utilize it, and I feel like that in itself is great, and therefore he can pose as a threat. And I find that to be obviously, you know, quite interesting, because I don't think anybody really understood the amount of power that he might have when it comes to the voting, in terms of popularity, in terms of influence, which I feel like is another key word for this. We also have Jama, who might be dating Ben Simmons. It seems that both of them obviously have been hanging around together for a few weeks, and obviously she was spotted at one of his basketball matches as well. And you know, they've been seen to be in the same apartment, seem to be hanging with the same pets, the same dogs. They both are following each other. They both have been seen in the same car back in Melbourne, Victoria, in Australia. So this seems to be like maybe something's happening. He's commenting on her pictures that they like each other. So you know, Ben Simmons, for those of you who don't know, is a basketball player who has gone out with or had history with Kendall and Tanashi, and now Jama could be the next person. This could also be a great PR move for her, because I feel like, you know, to be associated with that kind of, some people like to date people who've dated famous people because it puts them in the limelight. As sad of a world it is, people just do that, and maybe that could be her intention, maybe it isn't, who really knows. But at the same time, it will keep her name in the limelight. And you know, they seem to be, you know, in the same car, same house, with the same pets. She's going to his places, matches. There seems to be some kind of link going on here. So if this is to be true and these two are happy with each other and they enjoy their company, then hats off to them, let them enjoy themselves. I feel like this could also be a good chess move for Jama, as well as a good romantic move as well. So yes, quite a few hot topics to get through, and I've gone through. So yes, quite a few hot topics to just, you know, run through, from this whole Jama stuff to Katie Price being bankrupt, to this, you know, Maria and Kaz nonsense, and even this, you know, political tea, let's just say, what the hell's going on. Do subscribe, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, Murad_Morali, and please do subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.